What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles, coming at you on a frigid Thursday morning. I tell you, we are getting dumped on right now with the ice and snow. It's pretty wild times out here. This is our first winter storm, believe it or not, so far this year, so really can't complain, but I could do without the ice, I will tell you that. Hey, you got a couple things for you today. First and foremost, so still down here working, organizing this new setup. I think you guys are going to love it. You're going to love being able to see the multiple camera angles. It'll just make a lot of things a lot easier, breaks, etc. But in organizing, I came across this little box here, this little cube full of the poker chips from 2010. And I remembered I gave these away in one of our early trivias. Everybody who had won trivia that night was set to get a free sealed poker chip. And because I'm looking at them in my hand right here, clearly that never happened. There's Frankie, there's Quentin, Rampage Jackson. So anyhow, clearly that never happened. So if you were one of those people, and email macecollectibles@gmail.com and I'll get you your poker chip. I'm surprised that nobody said anything. But if you were one of those people that won one of these, please let me know. I'll be happy to send those to you. Got a nice little giveaway for you today. Not a whole lot of information, a lot of housekeeping stuff to get to. As mentioned previously, we are going to be giving away 2 tickets. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 tickets to the UFC fight night in March. It was set to be Rakic and Blachowicz. Obviously that got canceled. Still waiting on word on what they're going to replace that with. I did hear a little bit of rumors that they were just going to move Kai Kara-France and Askar Askarov to the main event. Really hoping that doesn't happen. I want to see that fight, but obviously I would like to get a banger on there. Strengthen the card up a little bit. Having said that, again, that's going to be a trivia prize, one of our trivia prizes. Anybody can participate so long as you are subscribed to the channel. You do not need to be a channel member, just simply subscribe to the channel. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets, UFC Fight Night, March 26th, Columbus, Ohio Nationwide Arena. You must be able to be in Columbus to win. I'm not going to be sending anybody tickets, also, as stated previously, so that you can't resell them. But if you can make it to Columbus and you can meet up with me as you walk into the event, you're eligible to participate. So we're going to move that trivia. We originally were going to do that on Wednesday night. That has been moved simply because people were messaging me saying, hey, I need more time to see if I can get to Columbus, etc. for that day. So we pushed that back 1 week. That's going to be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. I have no idea what the date is, but today is Thursday. I'm coming at you Thursday morning. This coming Wednesday will be the new trivia for that. But I will give you guys a date, or the actual number date and time as we get closer here in a video. So more to come on that, but hope to see you there. Trivia is always a fun time. Be sure to stop by. We're also going to be doing the member group break. We did the draft, lots of fun. Thanks for everybody who came out, whether you were participating or not. I appreciate it. It was a good time. A few of you I know could not make it, and we have some leftover fighters, so if you were a member and you're worried about that, don't worry, we'll get you somebody so you can at least walk out of there with something. In other news for you PSA fans out there, as you know, I'm a big PSA fan. Gotta say, Beckett 1, PSA 2 is just the way I roll. But if you're a PSA fan out there, they are doing an event right now. I believe you have to be a club member. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't look too much into those details. I'm a club member, so perhaps you have to be a club member. Not quite sure on that. Probably should have researched that before bringing you this story. But anyhow, PSA is doing a giveaway. Well, not a giveaway, a raffle. 5 spots. You get 5 submissions for $50 a piece with a 90-day turnaround. So that could be pretty beneficial to some of you if you have higher value cards that you've been looking to send in that you otherwise would have paid a higher service price for. PSA is doing raffles for 5 spots for $50 with a 90-day turnaround, which is a pretty decent turnaround for PSA, especially given the current state of affairs. So check out PSA.com for that information. This is not a PSA plug. They absolutely did not sponsor the channel. just giving that information out to you all because it might be beneficial. They just did one the other day, and then they're going to do one more. All right, enough on that. You Sean O'Malley fans will have both these out today, posted for anyone who is interested in that. I told you, a lot of you in DMs that I would give you a heads up. Here is your heads up. Those will be posted today on Thursday. We've got a bunch of nice segments coming up for you. I'm going to be talking about mistakes I've made in the past in card collecting, some of my biggest, say, fighter investments that didn't pan out, and then some that did, that I think you might enjoy. I'm also going to be talking about some sleeper picks coming up that I think might be a good time, a really good time to collect their cards because they're cheap and likely won't be nearly so in the future. So we're going to cover that. As mentioned in the member draft the other night, I'm learning OBS. For those of you who have ever done any kind of streaming, I'm currently trying to learn OBS, and a good friend of the channel is going to be giving me a hand with that this weekend. We're going to have a little virtual meet so he can walk me through some of the steps, some of the problems that I'm having with OBS, so I can get all this streaming set up for you guys. But we're pretty much squared away down here, ready to roll. Just need to be able to figure out how to get these damn cameras to work. But once they do, we're going to be in business here. All right, real quick here, question that's been going around quite a bit lately. I get asked, how do I store, how do I maintain my inserts, etc.? Well, I'll show you. I've showed this in the past, but now those videos are getting to be almost a couple years old, so I don't blame people for not having seen them or looked them up, etc. So what I do is I top load everything. I know that can be kind of expensive. I did a lot of this, obviously, pre-2020. So it was a lot cheaper to do back then, although all the prices are coming back down nicely again on card storage supplies. So it's definitely doable again. But I top load everything that I'm going to be keeping for storage. And I always talk about these team bags because they're amazing. You can put one touches in them. As you see, Sean, there's in a one touch and then in a team bag just to keep your one touches from not getting scratched, but it's also another layer of protection. And I do the same thing with top-loaded cards. So they hold 5. I find 5 to be the ideal amount of cards that are top-loaded that'll fit in one of these small team bags. I call them team bags, but they're essentially one-touch bags. But before that, they were called team bags. Well, team bags are a little bigger. They make them for other sports sets that actually sell team sets. It's a whole other thing. We're not going to talk about it right now. But anyhow, that's why I call them team bags. So I just buckle them all up. Like here's 2020, every insert set. I collect, of course, the whole thing, top load them, and then just put them in there. And as you can see, we'll just look through here. Probably, I'm not even sure what's in this box. There's 2020, all the bloodlines, you know, and then they're just kind of preserved. Looks like some 19 chrome, all the Octagon of Honors, you know, the 35th anniversary throwbacks. There's all the fires. Future Stars, etc. I think this box, it must be the 2019 inserts. But that's how I do it. Nice and simple. Just top load them, throw 5 in a bag, and you're set. There's some Chronicles. I don't know why that's in there. But that's what I do. And then you can just put them in one of these boxes. I like the 1800 white boxes. Some of you might like the bigger ones. Some of you might like the smaller ones. I find the 1800s to be perfect for me, personally. But yeah, that's how I do it, folks. That's it. And then a lot of times, like if I'm building a second set, I like to collect usually more than one set of all of the inserts just in case something happens. And so you can see over here, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you can see over here. If it's a set I'm still collecting, I'll just put them individually over here, top loaded, until I get that, you know, whatever card I'm hunting to complete the set, and then I just package them up and put them over here. And once they're packaged up and put over here, you know they're good to go and complete, and you don't have to mess with them anymore. There you have it. That's how I store them. I got asked a lot about that. How do you store here's some round one. How do you store your cards, your insert sets? Numerous ways to do any kind of storing. Everybody has their, you know, their own way, so I'm not saying this is the end all be all. This is just how I do it. So maybe this is helpful for you, maybe this isn't, maybe you have a better way, maybe you don't. But this is how I do it, and hopefully that helps somebody who's interested in keeping inserts around. Or you could even collect your sets this way. If you collect, you know, your base sets. You can put them in like this and then just throw the lid on. But for your efforts today, folks, going to be giving away a nice 2010 Topps UFC main event sealed pack here. You can rip that if you like or add it to your collection. It's always a nice little piece to add. I think they're around maybe $30 right now or so. I could be wrong, could be more now. Could be less, but I don't think so. Last I checked, around 30 bucks. But nonetheless, a nice little collector's piece to add to your collection. And I'm going to give one of those away for free. All you have to do is comment down below. Let's talk about Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal. Who is going to win that fight? Now, I know a lot of you chimed in earlier. It would seem, you know, striker, wrestler, Colby's going to just do what Colby does. But we'll see. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. Jorge, Colby, who's going to take it and why? And one of you will be randomly selected to win a sealed pack of 2010 Topps UFC main event. In tomorrow's video, we will have the winner of the last giveaway. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today. Make sure you stay safe, stay warm out there, and I will see you tomorrow. Until next time, folks, take care.